Hello, and welcome back to this. This is a game about remnants. Specifically the last one, if you're unaware. But anyway, here's this place. I believe we've been here before. But we actually went through here to go in a somewhat roundabout fashion to the south. There's also a rare here that I believe is it's either fairly difficult or tied to an important side quest. I can't remember which. There's a lot of rares in the game. We don't have a map, and I don't know where I am or where I'm going. But from my basic knowledge of how to read maps, I believe Mount Bakal is that way. So, using my extensive knowledge and adventuring experience, we're going to head in the general direction of that way. It certainly looks like mountains over there. Hey, there's the map. It's not, yeah, we went south. It's not actually a very large area. I thought it would be a little bit larger, but... Is he just permanently chasing me? He is. God dang it. I wish I knew why they did that randomly sometimes. Luckily those are fairly easy to dodge. It's the little tiny fast enemies they gotta be careful about. Who the heck are you? And what are you doing? Yama Traveler. There's a whale of a vicious monster up ahead. Oh. So there's a boss fight to go through here? We got stuff chasing us though, so I'm glad the enemies are kind enough to actually wait. I have to go through several. Oh no, that's actually a battle. I was mistaking that for an area, but that's actually a battle. Perhaps that is where the whale lives. It's a weird whale that lives up in the mountains here, but whatever. Welcome to Mount Bakal. I've never been here before. It's actually quite nice. Lovely area. Wish I had different music, but whatever. Too many places share the same music. And I should be killing enemies here just for the guild quests, but it's remarkably tedious, and I'm gonna spoil something for you. I'm fairly certain we can kill these enemies rapidly. If there's any dig points though, we will stop and investigate. Once we get to this next town, this next city, as it were, because it's slightly more than a town, I suppose, but once we get there, it'll start unlocking abilities or means to get, you know, higher end weapons for me. Once you get to here, it basically unlocks the rest of the game for most intents and purposes. That is an interestingly named creature. Razvulg. There's another one. This game makes liberal use of words from other languages. I'm sure you've noticed this before. I'm gonna slow-mo, which may end up screwing me over, but whatever. Didn't want to get tagged by that guy, so we'll just do this. Yeah, there's already the exit. This game makes liberal use of words from other languages to name things, I've noticed. Lots of German stuff, specifically. But I suspect there are other languages in there as well from the Euro lands. This is Square's attempt to appeal to more of a Western... This seems like something spawns here.
Come on out.
This is Square's attempt to appeal to more of a Western gamer in their JRPGs.
Awesome!
So how many digs do we have
later.
here? 15. I'm pretty sure we've missed a few. I'm not too fussed. 15 digs is plenty, if I'm gonna be honest. Excuse me, coming through. Coming through. Slow motioning. Oh lord. There's a lot of enemies here, and most of them are now permanently chasing me because I've decided to slow-mo. We still don't have a map. There's a treasure chest over here. I'm gonna do a stupid thing and grab this treasure chest. Evasive man wavers. How do I escape? There's a dig point. I'm kind of glad I grabbed that treasure chest. There's so many red dots chasing me. This is why you don't do what I'm doing, but whatever. So divine metal is here in apparently fairly large quantities.
Okay, later.
I believe we need divine metal for somebody. all of the well, not all of them, but basically all of the resources I need for upgrading my weapon are from rare drops that require guild quest completion to get either the weekly or the daily for that creature. And because I dislike doing guild quests so much, because it's basically just go here, kill 15 of this thing, come back, I don't have some of them. So I cannot actually upgrade my weapon any further than it currently is unless I go do guild quests, and I'm trying to keep from doing that, but it's gonna have to happen at some point.
All right.
There's no way that I'm going to be able to defeat the final boss, the rank 8 Conqueror. There's a thing up here. Hello. Don't mind me. There's no way I'm going to be able to defeat a rank 8 Conqueror, which is the highest rank with the weapon I have right now, without more grinding than is absolutely necessary. Which I'd like to avoid. There's the sun. Hello, sun. There's a bird chasing me. There's also whatever that is up there. Rune ring. Lots of formations up here. It's a nice area. Very mountainous. Hold on the mountain square. So this is a diving point, like right in front of this dude. He appears to be upset that I'm now using his diving point.
Later.
There's a Heaven's Lord. I'm gonna make a save. Also, that dude behind me, I'd try not to tag him in this fight. Let's see what we can do with Heaven's Lord here. Could be Trixie, who knows. It is apparently way more powerful than we are. Because my morale is real low. So what can we do about that? Let's have you set up the field. Try and paralyze it. Give offensive support, lower their morale. That'll do. That will do, pig. That will do.
We shall stop
I suppose. Let's see what kind of damage it can put out. Presumably it'll do like a mana well thing. Might also curse. Ah, balls. Right as I said that. I was saying that because it's one of the birds that looks like it curses frequently, so I should not have done that because it turns out it's just gonna curse constantly, which means we're gonna have issues with morale. More issues than I would have actually liked anyway. Plus people might die, and that's unfortunate. So I've managed to intelligently trigger all 3 of its curses on the first turn. They resisted it, thankfully.
Their flank is weak! Take it!
What are they doing? Oh, support. Okay. That support is fine. I don't know who they're supporting, but support is fine. Themselves. Fair enough. Our heavy hitters back here are gonna buff themselves like crazy. I believe these guys also have protection, so they can be immune to physical and magical damage, plus they have the Talisman's Ward.
Looks like we're up against quite the nasties.
Which is immune to everything. Could have them lay down cover, which is a crazy amount of double times. I think I'd rather have them do damage, but they kind of refuse to do that, so just have to work with what we've got here. You guys also want to lay down cover? I think I'd rather them actually do that, so we'll do that. See how this turn goes. Hopefully too many people don't fall over from curse, as that just happened. Oh, it knows Cachexia.
They require assistance.
We do. We do in fact require assistance. Because curse is a piece of garbage. I hate it. Dodge, block, block. Dodge. Oh no, he didn't dodge it. Okay. That was an anticlimactic death if ever there was one. He just silently fell over. Oh, well, there he goes too. So that's 3 people, most of 1 union.
Well fought.
He just did 19 damage, I'm aware. Crush is an AoE, by the way. It's actually quite nice. So I think it's just a small cone in front of whatever he's targeting. But still, We actually have a few physical art-based AoEs now, which I didn't think actually existed, but apparently they do. So you're botched. You guys are still buffed, so I think I'd rather have you do damage if possible, or morale nothing. Go ahead, clear the status, clear their status, lower their morale. 2 people need status cleared, or 2 unions need status cleared, I believe. Oh good, Bewitch. Thankfully he cast it on the union that is already more or less useless, so...
You're a lifesaver.
He's still cursed, but I think it should wear off
Hit him harder!
after this turn. Will Acid Breath kill everyone? No. That's a reasonable amount of damage, not gonna lie. Could be bad if he hit everyone with that, but he didn't, so... This dude's got a lot of health. It's the Fallen all over again, except without a 10-turn time limit. And with less AoEs, but more devastating abilities, interestingly enough. I should just disable this union's physical arts entirely, but I kind of like watching them do 19 damage. And then other turns, they'll just whip out attacks that do 50k apiece for everyone in the union. It's kind of funny. Alright. You guys are still cursed. It's unfortunate. Omni Strike. We could, of course, clear their ailments. No. No one actually wants to clear their ailments. Never mind. Are they cursed? No, they're not cursed. They just had the icon for cursed for a second there. Whatever. We can't poison it. Paralysis would be nice if we can actually trigger that, but they're gonna be so late in the chain of attacks here. Let's enrage it. That sounds like a reasonable idea. Let's make it deal more damage. Sound good?
Are you even trying?
This is the greatest attack, by the way. I think he's the only person that knows it, but oh my lord, does it hit like a truck. Look at that damage from full morale. He hits like 6 times for full damage. It's crazy.
A strong one, huh?
But this full morale is what's doing most of... Good lord, what's doing most of the damage. Apparently he's not the only one that knows that. So we just did... Oh, ball.
Stand up! Keep
Oh
fighting!
hey! It's still recording apparently. Is it synced or not? I don't know, I kind of doubt it. I'm gonna pause whenever this turn's done and see if it is. Anyway. And if it happened to cut off what I was saying before, we just did like 200,000 damage, and then I said oh balls because the game froze. Can I? Nope, alright. Still going. Highly doubt the audio is still synced, or anything is still synced, or even if it's actually still recording, I don't know. That was... Hey, it's dead! Hooray!
I hope I've grown stronger than before.
See that?
Alright. Alright, I'll just have to splice these two together and figure out what in the heck is going on with the previous file, which I'm sure is nothing wrong with it. I don't know if I want to split this. I have my doubts. Gives some rare stuff, but I have my doubts still. But anyway, let's go ahead and continue on here. Hopefully now with potentially less freezing. I have not, for the life of me, figured out Atrocious Pot. Figured out what's actually causing the game to do that, if it's a game thing or if it's some interaction with the recording software, or if it's the recording software. I do not know. What has changed is that now instead of the recording software freezing and the game still going perfectly fine, what's happening now is the game is freezing.
All right.
Which is technically better, because it means I know when the video file has potentially screwed up, rather than finding out later via comments someone has decided to tell me. Use Mystic Arts. You are Combat Arts. It's the definition of Combat Arts, but I'd much rather have the game freeze for me than the recording freeze and me not notice it. And it all be desynced and I have to go back and fix it. Little bollocks, and it's already been uploaded and whatever, but I would also much rather it just not do that, so I don't know. It seems to be this game in some interaction with recording software though. And it's so sporadic though that it's hard to tell, but I haven't noticed it in anything else, so I don't know. Whatever, we're gonna go to Undelwalt, which will probably have some form of cutscene. Certainly has nice music. Alright. This is a lovely town. We underwater. Is that what's going on? Why has that got some weird glowy shield on it? Whoa! Didn't mean to do that. Go, no. Things, I'm aware, I'm exploring. Go back to Ari Way. I accidentally walked out of the zone there. What do you have to say, madam? Maybe? I don't know. Why did we come? So there's the pub. There will be additional quests accessible via that. That's the Harmonium, the remnant of the God Emperor. Oh. Okay. The old lady is not so sure. There's the guild. We may as well pop our head into the Golden Chalice and see if we've actually accidentally done any quests here. I have my doubts. Holy crap. Who are you? And why are you so horribly expensive? He's got the weapon, sure, but he's got 96 cowardice. He's expensive. Yeah, we did nothing. Oh well, we have completed a lot of them, mostly the collector. But that's about it. And most of those collector ones don't actually give me stuff that I need. They'll give me more crafting items or more money or something, but I need formations and magazines and stuff. I'm just gonna buy all of these off of you. It's 30,000. What does this do? I don't know. These are probably for item arts of some description, I'm sure. It's expensive though. We're just gonna move on. Let's go visit the other region before we head to Castellum, which is, I suspect, where we should be going. If I were to guess here. Hello. Okay. People in their harmonium. A rural town? Who would refer to this as a rural town? Look at this bollocks. Alright. Doubt we can do anything here. There's, I need also to do some more side quests as well. Why the heck would you want to make it a bolt sphere? Must be some reason for that. I may make that just to have it, but no. I need to do some more quests to unlock additional things to create and whatnot. We can make Loot Up's Visor. I've been thinking about it. It gives me Mystic Arts +5, which is huge. Because you know, even though we've been using Mystic Arts the entire game, I have my doubts that we're actually level 5 Mystic Arts. We might be, I don't know. Also, Ragnarok is amazing, but we can't make it. It takes a lot of money. I believe the unknown bonus, there's more to this thing than it actually tells you, but it gives you increased skill gain, I believe, is the biggest importance of that. It also makes you immune to Enthrall, but it's crazy expensive, so we're not going to be making that anytime soon. I have crafted a few things here and there that people are currently wearing. I have a Sneven's belt on what's-his-face, one of the Sivani, obviously. I don't know if I have an idol belt anywhere. I think I held off on this because the idol fragment, we only have one of those. And I wasn't sure if I wanted to make that. But I'm pretty sure there's a Brownie's Glee. Pretty sure there's a lot more items that we can actually craft here, and that I'm just missing a rank or two of the actual shop. Remnant bonus. Fighting against remnants? I'm not sure. What do you sell? Ooh. These are really good weapons that I'm sure somebody could use. Now, I much prefer, if I'm going to be honest at this point, using a sword-based rush. Because you can get swords like this. They're not amazing one way or the other, but they have really good defensive stats, and they're, you know, honestly, respectable offensive stats for both attack and mystic, so you can do both without being too gimped. Now, having said that, the next upgrade for my staff, which I really should have, is like 170 mystic or something insane, and that's not even the last upgrade, so. It's also Jin Slayer, which we can craft if I wanted to. Which things he doesn't have. Item arts +5, that's actually pretty good. Manifer is crazy good. We're gonna buy a few of these. I can only buy one? Oh, one at a time because it's an accessory. We'll buy 3 of these. 4 of these. Because 35% is pretty crazy. We'll also buy 2 of these. I didn't actually mean to do that. We'll buy 2 of those, and then we'll immediately unequip the one that I just accidentally put on, which was this. I mean, I could leave it on him, but he had something. What was it that he had? Scholarly Band? Was it a Scholarly Band? I think it may have been. Or is it Bloody Chalice? Blood Chalice, sorry. No? I don't know why no one has that Blood Chalice yet, but I think it may have been a Scholarly Band that I had on him, busting his intellect. And his evocations. Is that even right? What's invocations? I swear I had something on him that boosted his stuff. I don't know, whatever. Let's stack up on our... God dang it, yes. Let's stack up on all of our herbs that we've used over time here. Which is surprisingly few. Do I want to buy these? It's Frost Tincture, which is pretty good, but it's remarkably expensive for really no reason. I'll buy a bunch of these, though, because Anti-Venom's fairly useful. Cyclone Cream, I think, is damage. I'm not too fussed about that. Eye Cream is good. Anything that heals, basically, as far as I'm concerned, is what I would qualify as good. I suppose maybe it is a rural town. There's a lot of farms down there. Basically just a wide expanse of nothing, and then this giant freaking city right here. Alright, fair enough. Hello. Ah, yes. If you recall her from way earlier in the game, at this point, there are now another like 5 more for all the cities that we haven't done where we can talk to her. I'm excited to see you, apparently. Shouldn't here be less materialistic? Totes? Me and my squeaky chair agree. 20,000 gold. Sounds hot, I'll buy it. And we get that, which I will probably immediately put on Rush because 15% intellect is pretty darn useful. We did a side quest, guys, and it didn't involve dying or grinding for 20 billion freaking hours. Alright, where's that thing she gave me? I've already forgotten what it was called, if I'm gonna be honest. Prismic Ring, there we go. It's not amazing. Venom plus 5 is not something I would necessarily care about, because I don't do any venom damage, I don't think. I do Lithic, or Litic, or whatever it's called, I believe. Which I think is Caustic. Maybe I'm mistaken. I don't know. Either way, let's head into Castellum here. Mayhaps a cutscene?
I come as acting chairman of the Congress, Marquis David Nassau of Athlon. I am honored to be here in your Excellency's presence. Today is truly a memorable day for the people of Athlon, as there is no greater glory than receiving the opportunity for an audience with your Excellency.
Enough.
Your Excellency?
Enough empty formalities, Marquis. They are ever so impersonal. Peasant or vassal, we treat all as equals. Such deference is unnecessary. Would you not agree?
Whatever pleases His Excellency.
What a weirdo.
Shh.
Marquis of Athlum, we have heard of your many achievements. To accomplish so much at such a young age is quite impressive. Surely your father looks down on you with pride.
Oh, you are too kind. Your Excellency, I come bearing a question.
Concerns about the Conqueror. 'Tis a tricky topic, though we would like nothing more than to satisfy your desire for enlightenment.
The Conqueror's actions are destroying the world's balance. Without question, he must be stopped. Please, you must tell us what you know.
Destroying the balance of the world, you say? A frightening man indeed.
Your Excellency, were you not the one who bestowed power upon this man? What were your intentions?
But a mere child you are, Marquis. You see not but what's before your face. You are Arena Sykes.
Yes.
Then you are she who bears the blood of Marshall? The Lady Marion's beauty lies within. Marquis, in deference to the blood of our ancient consort, the Conqueror's secrets we will reveal. However, make certain you have the courage to proceed.
This dude can summon freaking teleporters at will, and then have evil laughter to go with it, no less. Well, if you ask me, I think we should save here. I'm actually gonna save over that. So I got a billion freaking rank 89 slots now. Good lord. We're gonna save here, and then on this lovely, dovely cliffhanger, we're actually gonna stop the video. Mostly out of concerns about the part that it froze on and all of the bollocks preceding that, but we're gonna call it here. Next time we're going to see what sort of nonsensical nonsense lies before this magical teleport, which is red, by the way. All of the other ones in the game are blue. At least that I recall. I recall them being blue. This one's red. I don't trust red things. But anyway, thanks for watching. See you guys next time.